The Jack Benny Program. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the city of Beverly Hills. Here you see Camden Drive, one of its many beautiful streets. And this lovely house is the home of Jack Benny. Let's go in and pay him a visit. I know he's home because I saw his car in the garage. Come on.
And you needn't ask me to leave because you're going to sit there and listen to what I've got to say.
Uh-oh, there seems to be some sort of commotion going on. Let's peek in and see what it is.
I haven't told you half what's on my mind. And believe me, I'm talking for everybody in the neighborhood. When you first moved in, we thought you were a nice, gentle, kindly old man. But before we knew it, you had the mortgages on all our houses. Oh, I don't blame you for not saying anything. All you can do is sit there with your mouth wide open. And why? Because even you know that last trick you pulled was the cheapest, most abominable thing anybody ever did. Imagine putting a woman with 7 children out on the sidewalk because she missed one payment.
Well, I'm not going to listen to any more of this. Rochester.
Yes, sir.
And no matter what you do, I'm glad I got it off my chest.
Shut off that television set.
Thrilling story, The Mean Old Man. In tomorrow's episode, you will hear another true story.
Boss, I don't know why you look at this program. It always upsets you.
Where they get those fantastic, unbelievable ideas, I'll never know. Nobody could be that cheap. Ridiculous.
You've been sitting around the house all day. Why don't you get some exercise? Why don't you go out and putter around in the garden?
No, I'm just going to sit here and relax. That's all I want to do.
Well, if that's what you want to do, maybe I better make you comfortable.
Eh?
Oh. I just threw that one in to help you out.
Rochester, when was the last time I stayed home all day and just sat around the house?
That was back in 1933.
33?
Yeah, that's when they closed the banks and you didn't have any place to go.
Yeah.
Well, boss, as long as you're in such a comfortable and relaxing mood, maybe this is a good time to ask you.
Ask me what?
Well, I was wondering if I could have tonight off.
The night off? You had a night off 2 months ago.
Boss, you're not going to count that one.
Why not?
That's when I had my appendix taken out.
What's the difference? You didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Tried to get home sooner, but they had me strapped to the table.
Excuses. Anyway, what's so important about you having tonight off?
Oh, tonight my club is having their meeting, and after the meeting, we always have a little entertainment. And tonight, I'm the added attraction. I'm going to sing and dance.
You sing?
On Central Avenue, I'm known as the sentimental fellow with the mellow bellow.
Well, I'll think about it.
Well, thanks. If you want anything, I'll be in the kitchen defrosting the refrigerator.
Okay. Oh, boy, this is the life. Maybe later on I'll call Mary and ask her to come over and play cards. Nah, she cheats. I'll just sit here and... Oh, Rochester! Never mind, I'll get it. Mr. Brown.
Hello, Mr. Benny. I'm sorry I'm 3 days late with the rent on our house, but here it is.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, Mr. Benny, our hot water heater is leaking. Do you think maybe you could have it fixed?
Well, the plumbing costs are so very high now.
Yes, I guess they are, but it's been months since you promised to paint the living room.
Well,
I fixed the hole in the roof myself.
good, good. And I'll get you a pan to put under the hot water heater.
Well, I guess I'll be running along.
Oh, Mr. Brown. By the way, how's your wife? I mean, what's she doing now?
Haven't you heard? She writes that television program, The Mean Old Man.
Yes. Yes, I watch it every day. Your wife has quite an imagination.
Yeah, imagination. Well, goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Who was at the door?
Mr. Brown from Long Beach.
Oh, he's been complaining a long time about a hole in the roof.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
But, boss, I don't remember you sending anyone down there to fix it.
Rochester, if I say it's fixed, it's fixed. Now, if you don't believe me, watch tomorrow's episode and find out. You finished defrosting the refrigerator?
Well, I haven't started defrosting yet. I'm still taking things out.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Rochester.
Oh, Mr. Wilson.
Hi, Jack.
Hello, Don.
I'm certainly glad I found you home because there's something I must talk to you about.
Oh, excuse us, Rochester.
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, when you finish with the refrigerator, put all the things back in so they'll be easy to reach.
Oh, I'll have a lot more room now that I've taken that large cardboard box out.
No. Put the box back in. I have to leave it there all summer.
Why? What's in it?
Miss Livingston's fur coat. I made her a better deal than the storage company.
Mr. Benny's residence, star, stage, screen, radio, and television. And don't forget our slogan. During the summer, you can save some cash by storing your furs right next to our ash.
May I speak to Mr. Benny?
Who's calling, please?
I'm Mrs. Miller. My boys are in Mr. Benny's Beaver Club, and there's something I'd like to talk to him about.
Just a moment. Mr. Benny, it's a Mrs. Miller. She wants to talk to you. She's the mother of a couple of the boys in your Beaver Club.
Oh, excuse me, Don. I wonder what she wants. Hello?
Mr. Benny, I hope this won't be an imposition, but one of my boys has a very bad tooth, and it has to come out.
Oh. Rochester, have we got a pair of pliers in the house?
Oh, no, Mr. Benny, I didn't mean that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind, Rochester.
But I would appreciate it if you'd let me bring him over to your house so you could talk him into going to the dentist.
But how can I...
Mr. Benny, he admires you so much. I'm sure you can persuade him to go.
Well, if you think I can help, bring him over. Anything for the Beavers.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. She wants me to talk her little boy into going to the dentist. Now, what is it you want to see me about?
Well, Jack, I've been going over the script for your next television show, and I noticed the writers have indicated a musical number. I just wonder who you want to get.
Well, Don, you didn't have to bother me with those small details. Get whoever you want.
Oh, that's fine. I know a little group we can get for about $1,000.
Come back here.
But, Jack, you just said...
Never mind what I said. This isn't a small detail. I mean, we got to think about this. Don, if I told you once, I told you $1,000. I mean, $1,000. Let's think about it. Let's see who we can get.
Well, Jack, I know you want someone good, but I also know you won't pay enough to get a Crosby or a Como or a Tony Martin.
Say, I know who we can get.
Who?
Don, have you ever heard of the sentimental fellow with the mellow bellow?
The sentimental fellow with the mellow bellow?
Someone call me?
Yes, Rochester. How would you like to do a song on my television show?
Jack, do you mean to tell me that Rochester is the sentimental fellow?
With the mellow bellow. Now, how about it, Rochester?
Oh, but, boss, I couldn't walk out on that stage there with all those cameras. I'd have stage fright.
But you told me yourself you were going to sing at your club tonight.
Well, but that's different. On your show, I'd be standing out there singing with an 18-piece orchestra behind me.
Well, what have you got behind you at your club?
A bartender and 3 members barbecuing spare ribs.
What do you know, a 4-piece combo. Rochester, you'd be fine on my show.
But, boss...
Now, what are you going to sing at your club tonight?
Well, I was going to do an imitation of Louis Armstrong singing, I Can't Give You Anything But Love, Baby.
Well, that would be great on my show, wouldn't it, Don?
I think it'll be wonderful. Come on, Rach, let's try it here on the piano. Now, let's see, how's this for key?
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I... Well, baby, dream a while, scheme a while, use your divine happiness, and I guess all a little bit of things. You hold my more teeth, I like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, woolworths, doesn't sound. Baby, till that lucky day you don't know well, baby, that I can give you anything but love. Till that lucky day you know darn well, baby, that I can give you anything but love.
Hey, Don, that's fine. And Rochester, you have nothing to worry about. You'll be great.
Gee, thanks, boss.
The only thing is, Don, if we're going to do it in the show, we ought to have a little rehearsal on it. But, Don, as long as we are going to rehearse... Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Benny, I'm Mrs. Miller.
Oh, yes, yes. Come on in. Hello, Stevie. Joey.
Hi, Mr. Benny.
So you're afraid to go to the dentist, huh?
Oh, Mr. Benny.
Let me handle this. You know what I think? I think you're a great big coward.
I'm not a coward.
Then why won't you go to the dentist?
Because it's his tooth that hurts, not mine.
Oh. Well, then you're the coward, huh? Well, come on inside and we'll talk it over.
Thank you.
Don, this is Mr. Miller.
How do you do, Miss Miller?
You know the boys.
Hello, fellas.
Hi, Miss Wilson.
Now, Joey, I can understand your little brother. But why would a big boy like you be afraid to go to the dentist?
Because my tooth don't hurt.
Mr. Benny, I'm sure if you'll talk to him, he'll go to the dentist. Because as I told you on the phone, you're his hero.
I know.
In fact, I'm kind of thrilled myself. Just talking to the man who used to play football under the name of Crazy Legs Hirsch.
Well.
Tell her about the time you caught your own kickoff and made a touchdown.
Well, Mrs. Miller, why don't we go to my dentist and get this thing over with?
Oh, Mr. Benny, I can't ask you to give up so much of your time.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm very happy to do it. Don, I'll be back in about a half hour. Now, Joey, if you want to be a beaver, you have to have good teeth.
My tooth don't hurt.
Yes, it does. I'm going upstairs and change my clothes, and I'll be right down.
Won't you sit over here, Miss Miller?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Benny, it's awfully nice of you to go to all this trouble.
Well, that's all right. I was happy to do it. Right in here.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Hey, mister, what do you think that you... Mr. Kitzel. Mr. Kitzel, don't you recognize me? I'm Jack Benny.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just came from the optometrist's office. He put drops in my eyes, and I can't see so good.
Oh, that's too bad. What's wrong with your eyes?
I happen to be colorblind.
Colorblind?
Yeah, to me, yellow is brown.
Yellow is brown.
And not only that, brown is green, and green is yellow.
Wait a minute. Let me get this. Yellow is brown, brown is green, and green is yellow.
That's my condition. And last night at dinner, this caused trouble. My brother-in-law was eating what I thought was a hot dog. So I wanted to be smart. I said, how do you like the cucumber? He said, what cucumber? I'm eating a banana.
Oh, Mr. Kitzel, you're joking.
Oh, well, I got to be stumbling along now, Mr. Benny. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Point me down the hall.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
You want to leave? Yeah. Now. Right straight ahead.
Here?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Mr. Kitzel! Mr. Kitzel! Well, it's a good thing we were on the ground floor. I'm sorry, but I just ran into a friend of mine. Now, Joey...
I don't want my tooth pulled. I don't want my tooth pulled. My tooth don't hurt.
Joey, you keep saying that all the time. At least speak correctly. It isn't my tooth don't hurt. It's my tooth doesn't hurt. Anyway, the dentist isn't going to hurt you.
I don't care. I don't want my tooth pulled. I don't want my tooth pulled. I don't want my tooth pulled. That's all you've been saying since we left home. You're nothing but a gutless yellow belly.
Stevie, please.
Stevie? Where did you learn words like that?
From you, Mr. Benny.
From me?
Yes. That's what you said to Jack Dempsey when you caught him with that left hook and he wouldn't get up.
Mr. Benny, you knocked down Jack Dempsey?
Oh, well, that was quite a while ago, you see. He was 3 and I was 12.
How do you do? Do you people have an appointment?
Oh, you must be new here.
Yes, I am.
Well, will you tell Dr. Payton that Jack Benny's waiting?
Maybe we should have called first.
No, we don't. I've been going to Dr. Payton for years, you know. He's a very good friend of mine. We'll have our appointment right away.
Mr. Benny, Dr. Payton said you didn't have to come in. He mailed you the rent this morning.
That's not why I'm here. Little boy Joey has a bad tooth, and it has to come out.
I don't want my tooth pulled.
Well, in that case, the doctor will be able to take you in a minute. He just finished with a patient.
Oh. You see, Joey? You're in luck.
I don't want my tooth pulled.
Oh, Joey, there's nothing to worry about. Everything will be all right.
Mr. Benny, you may go in now.
Come on, Joey. Come on.
I don't want my tooth pulled. I don't want my tooth
Joey,
pulled.
now please. Joey.
I don't want my tooth pulled.
Joey?
Oh, hello there, Mr. Benny.
Oh, hello, Doctor. Doctor, this is Mrs. Miller.
How do you do?
Her boy Joey has a bad tooth and it has to come out.
Well, we'll take care of that. When we're all through, I'll give you a lollipop.
I don't want my tooth pulled. It doesn't hurt. I don't want my tooth pulled.
Oh.
Mr. Benny, can't we do something?
Oh, Doctor. Doctor, come here. I just got an idea. You see, I'm Joey's hero.
You are?
Yes. And I want to show him that having a tooth pulled doesn't hurt at all.
It really doesn't.
I know, but we have to convince Joey. So I'll tell you what. I'll get in the chair, you see, and you make believe you're pulling out my tooth, and I'll make out like it's nothing.
An excellent idea. Excellent. Not new, but excellent. Now, let's all go in here, shall we?
Now, Joey, look, I'm going to have my tooth pulled. Come on. See? I like it.
That's right, Mr. Benny. Sit right down in the chair.
All right. I see. First, we have the examination. Isn't that right, Doctor?
That's right, Mr. Benny. Now, all right. Now, open your mouth, Mr. Benny, please.
Watch this, Joey. Watch this. See? There's nothing to it.
Mr. Benny,
Yeah?
would you please open your mouth again? Real wide this time and lean back.
What is it, Doctor? What is it? What is it?
Nurse,
Yes, Doctor.
prepare the Novocaine.
Let's not overdo this kidding.
I'm not kidding. That third tooth from the end, the bicuspid, it's in terrible shape. It has to come out.
But, Doctor,
Mr. Benny, how old are you?
39.
Well, you've got a bicuspid that's 63.
Look, Doctor.
Mr. Benny, believe me, it's really in bad shape. It has to come out.
But I don't want my tooth pulled. It don't hurt. Honestly, it don't hurt.
You mean it doesn't hurt?
You see? Look, I'm going to get out of here. Well, go ahead, Joey. Now, Joey, stop.
Novocaine, Doctor.
I don't want any Novocaine.
My.
Joey,
How
let me get-
brave he is.
Look at Joey.
All right, Mr.
Now,
Benny.
let me get out of here.
Come on, open your mouth.
Doctor.
Now, Joey, you get in the chair. Let the doctor see. Come on, I'll get you in the chair. There.
Come on now, open your mouth real wide, Joey.
I don't want.
Open your big mouth or I'll bash your head in.
Well, there's nothing wrong with your tooth, Sonny.
Oh, but Doctor, look how black it is.
Oh, he's just been eating licorice.
Well, if that's all it is. Come on, kids. Let's go home.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Benny.
Yeah?
You owe me $10 for pulling your tooth.
That's what you think. I just raised your rent.
Oh, it's you again.
You forgot to give me a lollipop. Good night, folks.